Hi there, you great educator. Welcome to another tutorial, and this one is going to show you how can you create simple materials, presentations for your class online, distance learning, or face-to-face classroom. Now, this is going to be a tutorial for beginners because a lot of people have problems with Genial. It is very complex and a big tool. So we're going to start things for beginners. Let's start. Let's go to my panel. Of course, you have to make an account. I'm skipping that part because I already have an account. I'm not going to make a new one. So bear in mind that you need to build a new account. When you get to the dashboard, you can search for a template. But for sake of showing everything, I'm going to start from a basic presentation. So I'm not going to use a full template. Here when you start, some templates allow you to select the color palette, so you can do that as well. This is not available for every presentation, of course. If you want to include all of the pages, click select all. I do always click select all because I can easily delete them later, right? But you can also select specific pages only. Now, oops, sorry. Give me a moment. I will just close the other session. Okay, so we're back, and here let's discuss the things that we can do on the left side. Then what can we do with the pages, and then we're going to discuss the options on the right and a little bit of options here. So let's give it a go, shall we? First of all, the top panel. Here we have a cut, of course, copy, delete, and lock. If you click lock on something, you can do it here as well. This will not be moved, so don't do it if you don't want to lock something. Putting in order, let's demonstrate it. If you have multiple things, let's just do this. So you want, for example, this pig to go to the back, you're just gonna click it back. Or if you want to bring it to front, you're gonna put it to the front. So you have this order of images, right? You can do whatever you want. For example, let's put this little piggy into the screen, because why not? I mean, it's already there. So here it is, little piggy on the screen. Now, let's continue with the basic things, okay? We're going to go to the top. Here, we can also position it. I usually don't use this, but this one is interesting. When it comes to images, you can make something more transparent. So let's take this piggy and make it a little bit more transparent so it looks like it's on the screen. Yes, that's a little better, okay? We can also put masks, but since this little piggy is not a picture, so that's kind of irrelevant, not very interesting thing to do, but you can put it in a circle, square, which is great for other things. Another thing that I like is that you can edit the photos inside, which means you can do basic cropping. So you can crop. And recently they have added a new option for flipping. Flipping, right? So you can rotate and you can flip. Sorry, this is the flip. Flip horizontally, flip vertically. Zooming in, yes, making it bigger, making it smaller. So they have recently added these options. To get to them, just click on the image and start by clicking here, edit. Okay. Now the thing that we have here, let's discuss that we finish the top, sorry. Let's go to letters, to the writing, of course. You can select a lot of fonts. You can manipulate this to get a color that you like. And you can also import colors. For example, you can just copy paste the code here. You have basic, and you can also add your own fonts. I'm not sure if this is premium feature. If it is premium, I'm sorry, because I do have the premium version. Okay, so let's just edit the font. We can edit our fonts, and here we have some combos. We have some combinations of fonts that are looking good together, so we can actually insert those as well. They are professional. They are a good combination of fonts. When you do a design, just please make sure that you don't use more than 3 fonts. It's going to look not professional. It's going to look messy. It's going to be hard to read. It's just not going to look good. So we need to use 3 fonts only, right? Now, size, of course, you can change the size. You can underline it. Now, what I like is this. This little pencil is because you can make a cool background. You can make it all caps or lower caps. You can put a little bit of a shadow. Of course, you can add different alignments, bullets and numbering, all of the classical presentation stuff, right? You can make it smaller and bigger. This is cool as well. Okay, spacing if you have longer paragraphs. Again, a little bit more spacing for the letters. And yes, of course, you can delete all of the formatting and just bring it back to defaults. This is a cool feature, and it's a new feature. Why? Because in the past, if you want to drag something, for example, we want to make this draggable. You dragged everything in the full document. Now you can make only one thing draggable. So when students work, for example, do an activity, they're not going to be able to drag this, but they can drag only this little piggy. Okie dokie. That was the top. Let's discuss all of the things, the interactivity module here. So, as I said, this is for dragging, so you can make different things movable. This is for the interactivity. Tooltip is a little bit of content. Window, a lot of content. Go to page, linking in the document, and link is linking things outside. So pretty much the same as in PowerPoint, but this is better. Here in the tooltip, you can make text. You can do all of the options like you can do outside. Yes, including the size, the colors, the font, the basic text stuff, right? What's great here is that you can also add emojis. They're here for you. You can add links. You can insert images, videos, even tables, and a code. So if you have an embedded code for something, you can just click on the last one and put a code there, right? What's so special about it? You will see now. To publish it, you click on All Set. And as of recently, you can also make a profile. So you have a Genially profile, and you can make things reusable so people can use them. Right, we're not gonna do that. We're just gonna publish it. Now, let's present or share. Of course, we're gonna present, right? Because I want you to see this. So take a look at it. I edited, so all of this is movable. But oh, why is this movable? Okay. Yes, I put the movable. But if you take a look at this, we can't move this text. We can only move the things that I put a click on. And this is the tool type. So you're going to see like this little window, no clicking, you're just gonna pop out, and it's for a small piece of text. Now for a big piece of text, let me just copy paste. So this is not too big, but let's do it. So let's put a button. Let's go to interactive elements, put a button. It doesn't matter what it is. Of course, we can change the button colors and everything. Let's just put the window. Save it. And then again, we're gonna refresh so we can get the fresh edited link. And now see, you get a pop-out. So the bigger text is going to pop out, and the tooltip is just going to be like this, like a little text box. So that's the basic difference. And of course, you can do whatever you want, but this is for smaller text and the other one is for the bigger ones. These are the basic interactivity types, but let's go to the others, because as teachers, I know that's very important to you. Here, you can add collaborators by email, so you can actually collaborate on the same Genially. Here, when you click, let's go to preferences. This is important. Share Genially if you want to share it. I don't like my Genially sometimes being shared. I want to keep it private, only for my students or website readers. Full screen interactivity indicator shows when something is interactive. Draggable elements also shows that something is draggable. And paint on the Genially. This will make sure that actually your students can paint on the whole Genially, so you can play different kinds of games and explore. Take a look at the buttons now. Now I have a new button. Draggable shows me what's draggable. Clickable shows me what's clickable. Right can set a color, size, and you can do a game. So basically, any presentation you have becomes a worksheet. Nice, right? And also this is only on the outside, so it's basically individual for every student. If you're using Zoom, you can let them control your screen and let them circle it. But that it doesn't get saved in the main presentation, so it's just on your own side, on the student side. So we explored the text. Let's go to images. We have amazing things here. You can add images from your computer, of course. You can use the cutouts. Cutouts have a PNG, so they have a transparent background. You can put them like this. Unsplash or Pixabay, completely free, 100% free. I do suggest that you do not add images from the outside because these are 100% free. Give me a second. I need to close my window. I do hope you don't hear any noise. Thank you for waiting. So I suggest that you put and use pictures from here, not from the outside, because these are 100% free, no copyright issues, high quality images, so you don't need anything else basically. So now let's put a mask, because I said that was irrelevant later, so we can put masks on anything basically that we have here. I like to use it to have a little bit of better design. Another thing that I love is this Giphy. You can go and put GIFs. You can put GIFs that are like this from TV shows. Sorry, let me delete this. This is probably confusing you. And you can also put GIFs that are with a transparent background, which is something I really like doing. Why? I'm going to show you. Because you can type anything. For example, hello. And you're going to get a GIF with a transparent background, which is cool. So you can, So you can go ahead and just put it here. And it's like an interactive text that you can put on anything. So I do like to click on the transparent GIFs, and I like to use those. Resources, icons, shapes, charts and graphs, some illustrations. This is cool. You have some maps if you're a geography teacher. Interactive elements, I already showed you. You have the 4 interactions tooltip, the pop-out, link from the outside, and link in the presentation. Here you have tons of buttons, social media, and numbers. Now this is cool, for teachers and activities. So you have home, play, menu, info, read more, listen, start next, watch, search. So basically, if you take these buttons, they're already made. You can just change the background color, modify them a little bit, and you're going to get pardon me. Why is it so noisy here today? Sorry. So basically you got a whole new thing, right? Let's go to the second page. I'm going to make it blank so I can check out and show you the smart blocks. Smart blocks are blocks that are smart, right? So they're made, they're done, they're complete, so you can just edit them. So you have smart blocks ranging from this to galleries and images, which can be really cool. You're doing something, showcasing something. And of course, when you add them, everything is editable, right? So you can edit anything you want, but it can help you. The smart blocks can help you if you're building presentation from scratch and you want to have your own unique style. Insert is lovely, and in the insert you can record an audio. I don't think uploading is available for people who are not premium, so you can record. Test recording. When you click and finish it, it shows up here. You can put an autoplay. You can put it in a loop. You can hide a player. You can put it in background. When you put it in a background, it becomes here. So basically, when the students open, they're going to be able to listen automatically. It's just going to start playing automatically. As of recently, you can also cut it a little bit, which is cool. So let's put it in the background and let's refresh so you can hear. I do hope you're going to hear the background. So let's check it out. Okay. Turn the sound on for a better experience. Test recording. You got it. Test recording, right? So you can do a lot of stuff with this there. You can also go ahead to video, paste a YouTube link, or you can go to others and paste content, basically all of the other tools such as Flipgrid, Spin the Wheel, Word Wall, Padlet, quizzes, Quizlet, anything you use actually can be embedded, including social media and things from Google Docs, Drive, Forms, basically anything. Even other Genialists, which is pretty cool. So you can embed other Genialists as well. If we go to Pages, let's go to the first one and let's check out the background. In the background, we're finishing off. That's the last thing for today. Again, you have great backgrounds, and you have some backgrounds by Genially here. You have these cool that are animated. If you want to have animated background, of course. I do like to have the animated one sometimes. It looks pretty good. Now, this is a mess, but yeah, you get you get where I'm coming from. You have the canvas and the base. The canvas is this box here, and the base is the background. So let's put it purple. See? So that's the base, and that's the canvas. Why is this important? It's going to look different to different computers. Look at mine, for example. This is I'm going to mute myself. This is the computer side, so this is the presentation, and in the background we have this purple color in the base. When you put a full screen, it's going to disappear. But if you don't put a full screen, if you need to use the tabs, you also have this option of the background. If you want your base and canvas to match, I do suggest to use the same image. So they're going to look more seamless, more natural. It's going to look kind of connected. So let's give it a test, shall we? So it's not completely perfect, but it's still better than having 100,000 colors. Or you can just go with white. Well, take a look at this, for example. It looks almost seamless, but it's all because of my laptop size, right? Because it's about your screen. Yes. Of course, when you go to Pages, you're going to have all of the pages listed. You can pull them up and down. You can copy them, delete them. And of course, when you click on this little thingy, Paint Transition, you can change how the pages transition. You have, for example, let's row and let's apply to all slides. And you have animation to see how is it going to look. So you have the horizontal, the vertical, and the center. Canvas is okay. I wouldn't suggest you touching it if you're a beginner. Navigation as well. It's a little bit more complex, so we're going to skip the navigation so far. The only thing that I want to tell you here is this is a cool thing. You can add a password for the page. So if you're playing a game, a certain page can be locked, right? So you can add a password for the page and it's going to look locked. Thank you for watching this tutorial for beginners. Well, I did show you basic functions. I showed you what can you do with the tool. The tool is vast. The tool is big. It's ginormous. And you can design basically whatever you want, and it can be as interactive as you are creative. Of course, if you're interested in learning more, I do host full gamification trainings that are 6-hour long. So we design things such as infographics, we do digital storytelling, online virtual classrooms, all sorts of quizzes, all sorts of interactive lesson presentations, even full digital books. So we do all of these things. Of course, if you're interested to learn more, do subscribe because I will be uploading new tutorials almost every week regarding digital tools. Thank you again, and bye-bye from Alice in Methodology Land.